you know that 82% of the people living in Addison, Texas are renters? Not 60%, not 70%, but 82%. That's one of the highest renter rates of any city in DFW. And if you own a rental property here or you're thinking about buying one, that number should get your attention. Hey everyone, I'm Michael with Darling Property Management. We help North Texas investors protect and grow their rental portfolios across DFW. And today we're doing a full deep dive on Addison, Texas. The demographics, the numbers, what's being built here, and whether it makes sense as a rental investment for you in 2026. Addison is a small town, and it's technically a town, not a city. Tucked right along the Dallas North Tollway, north of 635, aka LBJ, about 17,000 people call it home, and 82% of those are renters. That's not random. Addison has been called the restaurant capital of Texas. There are over 180 restaurants within a 4-mile stretch on Beltline Road. That concentration of restaurants and entertainment creates a constant pool of workers. Managers, chefs, hospitality staff, plus the young professionals who want to live close to where the action is. The average Addison resident is 35 years old. Median household income is just under $74,000. These are working adults with real incomes. They're not buying homes right now, they're renting. And they're renting in Addison because that's where the jobs and the lifestyle are. And it goes beyond restaurants. Over 2,000 businesses operate here. From Mary Kay Cosmetics to Wingstop, both are headquartered in Addison. The Quorum Drive corporate corridor runs right through the area. This is a working city with real employment depth, and employed people need somewhere to live. Now let's talk actual numbers. On the apartment side, the average rent in Addison runs around $1,650 per month across all unit types. Studios are closer to $1,370, one bedrooms around $1,490, two bedrooms around $1,900. For single-family homes and townhomes, the numbers move up. 3-bedroom homes in Addison are typically renting in the $3,000 to $3,500 range. Now, the broader DFW market has softened over the past year. Rents across North Texas are down about 5 to 6% year over year. Addison feels some of that, but here's the thing. When 82% of your residents already rent, your demand floor is much higher than in a market where half the residents own their homes. The tenant pool here runs deep. Addison's location is one of its strongest assets. You're sitting right on the Dallas North Tollway, one of the main arteries connecting the North Dallas cities to downtown. Getting from Addison to the Legacy Business Park, the Quorum area, or downtown Dallas is genuinely fast. And there's a transit development worth watching. The DART Silver Line, a 26-mile commuter rail line connecting Plano, Richardson, Carrollton, and DFW International Airport, has a stop coming to the Addison Circle neighborhood. Every time transit reaches a DFW neighborhood, values and rental demand follow. We've seen that pattern play out with every DART expansion. That Silver Line station isn't coming alone. The town of Addison has already approved a $240 million mixed-use project called Addison Junction, going in right next to the station. Mass timber office building, a boutique hotel, an event venue, restaurants, and residential. The town's economic development director projects it generates around $300 million in annual economic activity once it's fully running. On top of that, Addison is putting $41 million into a restaurant row infrastructure upgrade along Beltline Road. A city investing that kind of money in its commercial core is a city betting on its own future. The Addison Circle neighborhood, right where that future DART station will land, already has more than 2,400 residences. Brownstones, townhomes, condos, apartments, all walkable. It's urban, professional. That's the tenant profile that pays rent on time and renews leases. Now, let's be honest about the challenges because every market has them. Addison is mainly a multifamily and condo market. True single-family detached homes are rare here. If you want a house with a yard, you're dealing with limited inventory and high entry prices. Simple supply and demand problem. Median home sale prices are in the low to mid 400s. Cash flow math matters a lot at that entry point. As we mentioned, DFW rents have pulled back around 5 to 6% year over year. Concessions are up across North Texas, and Addison isn't immune to that. Pricing at market, not above it, is more important than ever right now. And the entertainment district setting is something to think about for tenant fit. Properties near Beltline and the entertainment corridor attract tenants who want that energy. Know your product, know your market, and know your renter. So here's our read on Addison. It's a strong market for investors who want a deep tenant pool, professional renters, and long-term appreciation in a growing corridor. That 82% renter rate we talked about earlier isn't luck. It's a function of the employment base and the lifestyle this city offers. That doesn't change overnight, and that's a stable element to every rental portfolio in the area. It's not the right fit for every investor. Cash flow can be tighter than in the markets in Garland and Mesquite, where entry prices are lower. But what you're buying is access to a tenant pool that's genuinely hard to find elsewhere in DFW. Working adults, 30s, solid income, and a city actively building its next chapter with a $240 million development and transit infrastructure on the way. If you own a rental property in Addison or anywhere in the DFW area and you want to know what it should be renting for in today's market, click the link in the description. We do a free rental analysis with no pressure, no obligation, no forms to fill out, no hidden sales agenda. It's just free. Just use the website. We use real market data for your specific property. And if this video was useful, hit subscribe. We cover the North Texas rental market every week. City deep dives like the one you heard today, market data, landlord tips, and legal compliance help. We drop a video every week and appreciate your time. We'll see you next week.